What's going on, everybody? Teeeker here. Today, the Tinker Toy Time Machine is going to take us back to the year 1984 through 1986 when the Transformers movie was made, and we're going to take a look at Insecticon Kickback. Let's do it. What's up, everybody? Teeeker here. We're going to take a look at Kickback, one of the Insecticons from Transformers. Time Machines take us back to 1984, which is the actual inception of Kickback and the Insecticons. They were in Season 1, Episode 16, which came out on December the 29th, 1984. Now, this is not actually a vintage one. I never had any Insecticons when I was a kid. They were cool, but I think my brother had the shrapnel, but he didn't last very long because, again, we played hard with our toys. So this is a retro. It was actually made in 2023, but I believe it is supposed to be modeled exactly after the 84 line. So this was one of the original G1s. I wanted to go ahead and knock this video out because my son is dying to play with this. So I told him I'd make a video and we'd knock it out. Now, the Insecticons actually played a pretty cool role in the 1986 Transformers movie, which was one of the great movie experiences of my young childhood. It was really cool to see Transformers on big screen. But all the Insecticons got smashed up pretty good by Rodimus and Optimus and everybody else. So they actually were Unicron changed them into the Swoops, which were they looked like flying giant hovercrafts in the sky, but they were basically Galvatron's henchmen. So let's go ahead and open her up, see what Kickback's got.
Notice this? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills!
A little better knife safety today. Make sure I'll put my knife away from me, since some of my other videos when I was reviewing and looking back at them, I wasn't looking too safe. And again, even though this is made in 2023, I'm still having a hard time opening stuff. It's still hurting me. Like right now, I really don't want to rip these tabs that I feel like I'm about to rip trying to open this thing up. And I just ripped it. Oh, that hurts. It's painful. And I know this is not worth anything. I got it very low price because I figured my son will want it. All right. Doesn't look a whole lot to it. Again, I didn't have Kickback as a kid. We had shrapnel. My brother had shrapnel, and I think he got broke pretty quick. Transformers, if I remember correctly, were really hard to get. They were a pretty big phenomenon back then as far as getting stuff. No, these actually aren't nothing but paper wraps, so the knife will cut through them pretty easy. But we'll see if we can just loosen them up enough to get them out. The most ingenious thing in the world. All the toy companies just releasing everything that they made 30 years ago. Again, I thought this would be a little easier to get out. I wasn't going to cut everything up. Now I'm just going to start tearing stuff up. All right. Now, I remember Transformers being pretty easy to work when we were a kid, but some of the ones my son has now, good grief, they are impossible to work. So this is pretty basic for old Kickback here. These literally flip up. Head turns around. His wings pop up just like that. His arms go forward. Again, I remember Transformers being pretty easy to transform when I was a kid. But like I said, some of my son's Transformers, wow. If there wasn't YouTube, I wouldn't be. I mean, there's like 20 and 30 steps to some of them. And they feel much cheaper. So you feel like you're always going to break them. I think it's awesome that I'm assuming these are the weapons. They're literally just rolled up in some tissue paper. So here's his gun. He just kind of clamps right over that. I said, pretty cool little figure. Easy to change. Legs do move. You know, the head does swivel around a little. There's not a whole lot. You don't have any waist movement or anything like that. And these are the little energon cubes that he eats when he's in bug form. Kickback. Just to kind of get a bit of perspective here. You know, some of my son's newer toy Transformers. This Bumblebee right here. I have no idea how to transform this thing. I really don't have a clue. There's so many moving parts. Don't get me wrong, it's cool. But feels like I'm just waiting to break stuff. But back to Kickback. Cool little line. The Insecticons. I always wish they would have made two more and had 5, and then have them turn into a something like Devastator, a bigger creature, a bigger robot. 1984, the inception of the Decepticons, and Kickback got smashed up pretty good in the Transformers movie in '86. They all ended up being Unicron and Galvatron sweeps. Hope you enjoyed this short little unboxing. Everybody have a great day. It's hot in South Carolina. Teeeker out.